Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. Today we're going to be looking at a topic that says the Hebrew language of the Igbo people, the word Allah. Allah, okay. So, in the Igbo language, there's the word Allah. What does Allah mean, first of all? Allah means the ground, generally speaking, the ground, the earth, the land, okay. That is what Allah means. Allah also is used to refer to a lower level, like when you want to say up and down. Down is usually referred to Allah, okay. Now, also in Igbo understanding, there is this traditional understanding that Allah is where the human beings currently are, like a man. Man is currently in Allah, okay. But the home of God, who is higher, is Elu. It's a variation of Eli. Eli is how it is pronounced in Judea, where you call Israel today, okay. So Eli is the word. Also in Igbo understanding, there's a third realm, which we call Mo. Now, Mo is where you refer to as the spirit world or the underworld. So these three, just complete the whole thing. However, we are looking at the word Allah in this particular video, and we're looking at it from a purely linguistic sense, okay? So now the word Allah in the Igbo language, as you go from dialect to dialect, you might get variations like Anna, you get variations like Ani, you get variations like Ali, okay? These are all variations of the word. They all mean the same thing, okay? Now, what is interesting is that during studies, it was discovered that the word Allah is actually from the Levant region. That is the area generally around Israel today and the rest of the countries around that area. That's actually where the word Allah is from. Now, pinpointing the exact group of people that use the word Allah. The Allah is not necessarily a Hebrew word. It's actually Aramaic. Those of us who follow some of these histories, you will know the language called Aramaic. It was being spoken by the people known as the Arameans back then, very ancient people like that, okay. So the Arameans spoke Aramaic, and in their language, land, whether you're talking of the land, whether you're talking of the ground, whether you're talking of the lower level, all these applications are called Ara. In their language, Ara, okay. So that is very, very interesting. They use the R, while the Igbo people generally use the L and the N. In the Igbo language, you get Allah or Anna, okay. So all these things are just one idea. So this word is just an example of several words like this in the Igbo language that we actually gotten from peoples that you will not even get within the Igbo space today. Generally within the Igbo space today, there's nobody like the Arameans. You don't get the Arameans. Those are actually Asian people anyway. However, in the Igbo language, you get this word. So we'll just continue to bring up some of these words as they are being discovered. Thank you very much for staying with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.